Hey lovelies, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope it has treated you well. Today we're going to do a stretch and flow class. So we're going to stay low to the ground and find some nice stretches that'll just make you feel good any time of the day whenever you have some time to do this video. So if you need some blocks, you can pause the video, grab you a couple blocks. For your knees, if you feel like you're going to need some support or some cushion, you can grab you a nice blanket. You can fold it up, whatever you need to keep your knees comfortable and just to keep yourself comfortable. So whenever you're ready, we'll start on our back. So we'll take our time, nice and slow. We'll get onto our back. And it doesn't really matter how you lay. It's just however feels good for you today. You can have your knees bent with your feet planted. You can take your legs nice and long. Hands and arms just really need to rest wherever, just whatever feels comfortable. And then once you get there, just take a few moments, notice what you need, whether it's just a few deep breaths in and out, or you just sigh it out and let it go, especially if you've had a long day or even a long week or just a long year, right? It's October 1st. We're going to get this thing going and just feel good. So take a few moments here just to settle in. You can start to soften anywhere in your body that you feel tight, where you feel any tension. Use your exhale to soften and let go. Start to notice your breath. Notice how it feels. As you inhale, is it warm? Is it cool? As you exhale, how does that feel? Is it warm? Is it cool? Have you started to slow your breath down at all? But as you notice your breath, see if you can start to slow it down, even if it's just a little bit. It doesn't have to be anything drastic or major. It can just be nice and slow, even if it's slower than what it was when you laid down. Don't overthink it. Just let it be natural and let it feel good. As you lay here, notice your thoughts. Are they everywhere? Are they a little crazy? Are they calm? But take a notice. And then see what you can do with those thoughts, even if they're calm. Notice. We'll take a few more moments here. Nice slow breaths, softening where you need to. And then when you're ready, nice and slow, we're going to bring both knees to our chest, one at a time, both together. And as you bring them towards your chest, you can have them together, you can have them a little bit further apart, really whatever feels good to you. And as you bring them close to you, take a notice what you need. You can find a little gentle rock from side to side. You can hold in the center and just squeeze your knees to your chest. But even as you squeeze, or even as you hold, soften your shoulders. They may come up some, that's okay, right? We're gonna just keep them a little more relaxed. We're just gonna keep them as comfortable as we can. Take a few moments. You can even make some circles with your knees one way, and then reverse when you're ready, go in the opposite way. Anything that feels good. Take a few more moments here. Coming back to center when you're ready. And then as you exhale, we're going to find a nice big body stretch. So legs are long, arms are up and overhead, reaching really long. Maybe you take a few breaths here, nice and slow. And then we'll walk both heels to the top right corner of our mat. And as you do, you can stay just like this. If you want a little more, we're gonna pick our upper body up, move it to the right. You can cross your left ankle over your right. You can grab that left wrist with your right hand, and we're gonna hold here. And then notice on the inhale, the expansion of your side body, nice and slow. And as you exhale, feel it release, let go, push all that air out, don't hold it in. Take some time here, breathe. If you catch yourself holding your breath, it's okay. Just pick it right back up, keep it going. When it feels right to come out, we're gonna come back to center reach, nice and long, nice and slow. And then when you're ready, we'll walk our heels to the top left corner of our mat. Same thing here. Stay like this if you prefer. We can pick our shoulders up, move them to the left. Right ankle crosses over the left. You can grab your right wrist with your left hand, holding here, finding that deep breath. Remember, notice how that inhale feels. And even notice the exhale. Let it go. We'll take a few more slow breaths here. Coming back to center, nice and slow. Find that big body stretch. Reach as long as you can. Make some circles with your wrists if it feels good. Point those toes, wiggle, anything. Take a moment. And when you're ready, by knees, come back to your chest. Give that squeeze. Find that rock. We're going to keep our right knee towards our chest. Drop our left foot to the mat, so left knee is still bent. So now both hands can rest on your right shin, maybe your knee, maybe in between your calf and your thigh, holding here. Finding a little squeeze. You may be able to get a little more of a squeeze here, and it may feel nice. If it doesn't, soften, loosen up. Nice and slow, we're going to raise our right leg up towards the sky, so then we'll release our hands, grab under our right thigh, holding here. So now our leg is nice and long. You can find a little movement with your right foot. You can point, flex, make some circles, anything that feels good, or just hold still. Find what feels best for your body. Take notice. That's the big thing, right? Notice what feels good to you. Even if it's something I don't say and you want to do it, make it happen. Make it count, right? You know what feels best. You know what feels good. So take your time. Find it. From here, we're going to go to half happy baby. So we're going to release our hands, bend our right knee towards our chest or the ground. Take our right hand. You can grab anywhere from your foot, your shin, under your thigh, wherever it feels best to grab. Not everybody's going to be able to grab in the same spot, so you find what feels best for you. And when you get there, hold here. Find that nice stretch. Breathe when you get there. Take your time. Use your next exhale to come to figure four. We'll release our right foot, take our right ankle, left thigh. Stay just like this if you prefer. You can take your right hand, push that right knee away. Or if you want more, we're going to pick that left foot up off the ground, take our hands, thread them through and grab under that left thigh. And as you do, notice how you want your feet. Flexed, relaxed. In between would be fine. Whatever feels good. You can take that left heel towards your bottom and then hold there. You know your limit. I want you to get there, but I want you to be comfortable. And I want you to take your time finding what feels best. You may start one way and then slowly go to another way. Anything that feels nice to your body, but you still feel that good stretch. So holding here, taking a few more breaths, nice and slow. Even here, notice your shoulders. We're grabbing under our thigh, but once we grab, relax those shoulders back down, trying not to lose your grip, trying to let it stay exactly where it is. We'll take a few more slow breaths here. Then as you exhale, we'll release our hands, drop our left foot to the mat, and we'll slowly uncross that right foot and leg. Once that right foot touches the ground, we're going to find some windshield wipers, just dropping our legs from right to left. And as you do, just take it slow. Your legs can be close together, they can be super far apart. It's really whatever feels nice to your body. And then take your time. You can hold on one side, take a few deep breaths here, move to the next side and do the same thing. Right? It's all in what feels good to you. Take as many reps of these as you need. When you're ready, we will come back to center. We'll keep our right foot planted this time. We'll inhale our left knee to chest, both hands on our left leg. And as you squeeze, hold and breathe. On your next inhale, we're going to raise our left leg towards the sky, releasing our hands, grab under that left thigh. As you do, once that leg is nice and long, you can play around with your foot. And then notice how it feels on this side compared to the right side. Maybe it's a little tighter, maybe it's looser. Just take notice and find what feels best. And it may not be exactly the same movement that you did on the right side, and that's okay. Do what feels best on this side. Don't compare. Don't feel like you have to do the same thing you did on the right side. You do what feels best on this side. You can even pull that leg a little closer towards your chest, finding a nice deep stretch here. As you exhale, we'll release our hands, come to figure 4 on the left side, so left ankle, right thigh. Same thing here. You can take that left hand, push your left knee away, hold, or we can pick that right foot up off the ground, thread our hands through, grab under that left thigh, our right thigh, and then find how you want your feet. Find where you want that right heel, and when you get there, breathe softly. Soften those shoulders. Relax your jaw. And if this is tough, just notice. Notice what you can do to make it a little bit easier. Maybe you soften a little more in a space where you feel really tight. Maybe you find a focus on something that just makes you so happy that when you think about it, not much else matters. So just take a few more breaths here and just take your time with yourself. Find that patience that you know that you can do, that you know that you have for yourself. That's the most important thing, is patience with yourself. We'll take a few more breaths here, nice and slow. And then as you exhale, we'll release our hands, drop our right foot to the ground, uncross both legs, and find some windshield wipers here just to slowly rinse that out. Hold just like you did before, right? If it feels good to hold and breathe, hold and breathe. Hands can really just rest wherever. If you want to take them out like a T, take them out like a T. Find what feels best. When you're ready to rise up, we're going to rock and roll up to a tabletop. So you can rock and roll as many times as you want to. And then when you're ready, we'll come to tabletop. Hands and knees. Once you get there, I have a mess. You can find your blanket. This is where the blanket may come in handy, especially if you have any knee issues and you're like, oh, you know, that may feel good. You can always try it. And if you don't like it, you can remove it. Once we get here, we're going to find our cat-cows. So nice and slow, we're going to inhale, drop our belly down. Gaze goes up. As you exhale, make your way to your cow. Arch your back, tuck those hips nice and slow. Hold as long as you need to. And then we'll just slowly find our cat-cows nice and slow. Take your time with it, breathing here. Letting your breath and your body sync up. Taking your time, finding that movement that feels good to you, continuing your cat-cows. But as you find your cat-cows, if you want to, bend those elbows, drop your chest down some if that feels good. And as you find your cow, you can make it as deep as you want. And then when you're ready, we're going to find our little free flow, dropping our hips from right to left, nice and slow. And then as you do that movement, find anything else that feels good to you. We can tuck our toes, push back, stretch those feet, stretch your arms. Come back up if you want, anything that feels good. Now is the time to find that movement. Hip drops, hip circles, pushing them back one way, coming forward, going the opposite way when you're ready. Spinal rolls are nice, right? You can find you a cow pose, and then roll here. I think I have been saying cat and cow backwards, so we're just going to go with that and know that I messed up and just keep moving. So keep going. I think I said this was cow, however we know this is cat. So you know what? Mistakes happen. We're just going to keep it going. Continuing to find what feels good. Take a few more movements here. And then nice and slow, we're going to push back to our child's pose. Whether you find your legs together and you push back nice and slow, or have your toes together and knees apart. As you get in your child's pose, take a moment to just notice what you need here. If child's pose is hard for you, find anything that makes it more comfortable. The blanket, maybe blocks for your hands and arms. You can find that as you go into that child's pose. You can rest your arms on the blocks. We'll take a few more breaths here. When you're ready to rise up, we'll slowly come back up to our tabletop. Move anything out of the way that you need to. Finding our hands and knees, we'll take our right leg out hip level, nice and slow. From here, we're going to take an extension with our left arm. So as you do, take it nice and slow. We're going to grip with that right hand, push through the top of our left foot and hold here. Breathing, softening. Slowly taking that left hand to the mat, we're going to exhale, right knee to chest, plant our right foot. When you're ready to rise up, low crescent, arms up towards the sky, holding here, sinking in if you prefer. If you want to stay up, stay up. But if you want to get a little deeper, get a little deeper. Take that breath here. Let that breath out nice and slow. On your exhale, we're going to twist to our right. Left arm goes in the front, right arm goes behind you. Breathing here. On your inhale, we'll take both arms back up to the sky. As you exhale, hands to the mat. Left hand planted, right arm goes up to the sky, holding here. Slowly exhale, right hand to the mat. Nice and slow. Shoot that right leg straight behind you, hold. As you exhale, cross that right foot over to the left, toes drop to the ground. Your gaze can go straight down, it can go straight back to that right foot. Take some deep breaths here. Find a nice side body stretch on that right side. Maybe you feel it all the way down to your hip. Take some deep breaths. Inhale, right leg back up to center. As you exhale, we'll take our right foot and leg over to the right, dropping that foot down to the ground. Let's find a cat-cow here. We're going to inhale our cat. Exhale to cat, nice and slow. Coming back to a neutral spine. From here, we're going to tuck our left toes. Find a little gentle rock. Take a few moments before you push back. Sometimes I know we're ready to just push back and find that nice stretch, but take a few moments. There's no need to rush it. Coming back up. Now, if you want to keep your toes tucked, keep them tucked. If you want to untuck your toes, we'll untuck our toes. But together, we're going to slowly push back. And we're going to push back to where it feels safe. So this may be all you got tonight, and that's okay. You may lower to your forearms. You may find your block. Find that block. Give yourself some space. The blocks are here just to give you a little length, a little space to where you're going. It's not because you can't do it. It's just an extra help. And they're great for everything, really. You can find a use for them in just about every class that you do. We'll take a few more breaths here, nice and slow. Then as you inhale, we're going to slowly rise back up. Move that block if you need it. Plant your hands, swing that right leg straight back behind you. Hold strong here. Use your core. Take an extension with your left arm if you choose. Breathing while you do it. On your exhale, tabletop, left hand down, right knee to the mat. We're going to find a little hip drop, cat-cow. Any action, movement that feels nice. A child's pose if you feel good with that. Going to the left side, we'll take our left leg out hip level. When you feel balanced and secure, we're going to extend our right arm. We're going to grip with that left hand, push through with the top of our right foot, holding strong here. Breathing while we do it. Tighten your core. Use everything you have. If you fall, stay. If you want to go again, try again. Take that right arm out. Together we'll exhale, tabletop, cat-cow. Coming back to a neutral spine, we'll take that left leg out hip level. On the exhale, left knee to chest, we'll plant our left foot. When you're ready, inhale, rise up, low crescent. Same thing here. Stay up, sink a little deeper. Find what feels best with your shoulders. On your exhale, we'll twist to our left. Right arm goes in the front. Breathing here. Inhaling back to your low crescent. Exhale, hands to the mat. We'll shoot that left leg straight behind us. Hold. As you exhale, we'll cross our left foot over to the right, toes drop down to the ground. Find your gaze, whether you look back at that foot or you look straight down, take a moment. Find those deep breaths. Let them be slow, let them be mindful. Take your time. Using your next inhale to bring your left leg back to center. As you exhale, we'll take our left foot and leg to the left. Foot drops down. We'll find a cat-cow. Inhale your cow. Got it. Exhale to your cat. Coming back to a neutral spine. We're going to tuck our right toes, find a little rock. Remember, take your time. There's no need to rush to the next thing. Stay here as long as you want. If you're ready to drop back and hold, remember, keep those toes tucked if you prefer. Untuck your toes, but we're going to push back. Find what you need, your forearms, your block, anything that helps. If you feel good and you want to push all the way back, take those arms overhead. Find what you want here. Remember, don't compare sides. This one may be easier than the right side. And if it is, that's okay. We got it. You just keep breathing. Don't overthink it. We'll take a few more breaths here. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, rise back up. Swing that left leg straight behind you. This is where we're going to hold. Take a moment. We'll extend our right arm nice and slow. Breathing here. Finding what you need. Not overthinking. Never ever. Just let it happen. As you exhale, tabletop. From here, our cat-cows, our hip drops, our child's pose, anything you want. You know the drill. Just find what feels the best to you. Take your time, move with it. Move with your breath. When you're ready, we'll meet in child's pose. Find what child's pose works best for you. And then reach those arms out nice and long. If your knees are together, and when you drop back, if you would prefer to swing your arms behind you, swing your arms behind you. Let that forehead rest on the ground. Let your shoulders just relax, drop towards the ground as well. Find your breath nice and slow. Maybe now's the chance to slow it down. Staying here as long as you need to. And then when you're ready, we'll rise back up to our tabletop and then just make our way to our bottom. So if you have that blanket, you can move it if you want to. You can fold it back up, anything you want. Move it to the side. We'll find just another stretch here. We'll bring the soles of our feet together. Heels can be close to you. They can be far away. You can grab those ankles, your feet, your big toes with your first two fingers. Put together, we're going to find a nice, beautiful inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to find that beautiful forward fold. And as you find that fold, try to keep those shoulders back. Neck is long, nice long spine. And if it feels better for you to put your hands on the ground, put them on the ground. All right, this can be a tough stretch, but we're going to make it as easy as we possibly can. So find what feels best for you. When you do this video, it may be different each time. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be the same. But remember, don't worry about how far you go down or go forward. You just do what feels best for you in the moment. As long as you're comfortable, you find a good stretch and you can breathe. Come up as you inhale. We'll plant our hands behind us, find some windshield wipers here, nice and slow. Same as we did on our back. Make them your own. Hold and breathe here. Keep it moving. Legs can be together. They can be far apart as you need them to be. But remember just to breathe and have fun while you do it. Right? You're taking this time for yourself. That's the most important thing. You could have just laid here on the mat the whole time and listened to me talk. But as long as you took the time for yourself, that's exactly what you needed. And that's the most important thing. Then when you're ready to make your way to your back, we'll come up. And then we're going to lay on our back. This is how we're going to end. So you may just want to use that blanket if you have it as a little pillow. It may not be as thick, but you can kind of, find what you want. You can even roll it into a nice little roll here, and you can put your neck on that, right? So as you lay down, find what feels good. Take a moment, just as we did in the beginning. Your legs can be long. Your feet can be planted with your knees bent. And we're going to find our breath once again. Arms and hands can rest where it feels best to you. Your palms can be up, down, one on your heart, one on your belly. But take your time and just notice how you feel now that you just spent all of that time for yourself. Whether you do this in the morning, the middle of the day, in the evening, just notice how you feel when you're done. Even if you stayed in that child's pose a few extra more minutes, and even if you skipped through the little flow and you just stayed in child's pose, that's all that matters. You found what felt best to you. You took the time that you needed for yourself. And that's one of the hardest things that we can do. So you did it. Be proud of yourself. Know that I'm proud of you. And you can stay here as long as you need. Even if I end the session, stay as long as you need. Take your time. But when you're ready to find some movement, you can find a little wiggle with your fingers, your toes. You can even find a nice big body stretch, anything that feels good. Take your time. Find a good breath in, let it all out. When you're ready to rise up, you can roll to one side, nice and slow. We'll come up to our easy seat, legs are crossed. Even here, take a few moments to find what you need. And then once you get there, together we'll take an inhale in, and exhale, let it go. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this practice was exactly what you needed. So from my heart to yours, namaste. And thank you so much.